In this video, I'm going to share you my learnings of actually getting mentored by a multi-nine-figure entrepreneur, an entrepreneur who actually built a business to $200 million in revenue in just 5 years and sold that business to $360 million valuation for a private equity firm. I actually had, luckily, a consulting day with him for a full day, and I'm going to share you my key learnings where he was actually consulting my business and what are the things which I learned as an entrepreneur, which I believe everybody else needs to learn and start implementing in their own business. So stick to the video till the end. So this was a problem, right? Like, I'm young, I started as a 19-year-old broke dropout. The reason I got into business was complete desperation to actually get out of the situations which I was in, my family was in, and the environment we were living. So, I made it to the top. I made $1 million in just 2 years for my own marketing agency. I've helped my clients generate over $500 million in results for themselves through, our funnels and marketing and automations, and me actually helping them with marketing and whatnot. After getting to a certain stage, I felt complacent. I felt comfortable, and I started getting little unclear on the longer version of where I actually wanted to go. One of the biggest reasons was I actually had a business, my marketing agency, which was generating $100,000 a month. It just almost felt, cheat code to me, like, oh, I'm making money so easily. So my brain couldn't accept it. So I created a different startup where I lost $500,000 overall. And it was a software based company, and it just didn't align with my actual long-term goals. So I killed it. And before that, I used to think super long term and have these visions and all this crazy thoughts about what I want to do in future. But once I actually lost $500,000 in a business, the belief that I had that everything I touch will be a gold came to the actual truth, which it is not. I'm good at marketing and I'm only good at this. I should pursue one thing. Marketing and sales are my strength. So it kind of gave me a few steps back. And I stopped thinking about bigger risks which I should take. So a different business failed. But unfortunately, I even stopped because of that, taking bigger risks in my current business. This actually made me complacent. This actually made me comfortable where I am. And I was always giving the power to something else, which I can't control. So he told me that I need to work on my strong why. Once I actually have a compelling future for myself, once I actually create a clear reason on where I should go, then the future will always show up. I will have the motivation to get the work done. I will have the motivation to do the things required. I will have the discipline to actually show up every day and do stuff overall. So having that clear why and never losing that focus is very key. Never start a different business while you're already juggling between your actual business. Now, the second thing is I actually have a lot of insecurities about myself while I'm actually running ads. I'm brown skinned, I have thick accent, I'm from India, I'm just 21-year-old, I have no college degree and stuff like that. All of these things are mental insecurities. And I was uncomfortable to show my face on ads and run them. Even though my clients print money left, right, and center while they're running ads, they have 5, 10, 20 times ROAS while they're running ads. I know I could literally run ad and have 5, 10, 20 times ROAS as well. I'm just not doing it because I feel uncomfortable, because a bad memory when I was in 2020, when I actually launched my ads, somebody did some negative comment. So all I was just thinking about was that one thing, which created bad memories. And then the ad account got shut down. I never reapplied for it. Kaboom, I escaped the situation. I didn't face the truth. This time I was getting comfortable. I was not marketing myself, and he was asking me why. I was giving him some bullshit reasons, but he discovered that I don't want to market myself. So he told me that if I don't want to market myself, which is the situation which I was feeling complacent with, I should do it regardless on how I feel. That's the first option. Second option, on an alternate level, I could hire spokesperson. I could hire, people, who are Native Americans to do the ads, which was so simple. But I actually didn't look at it from the fundamental perspective. I was masking the problem up with many more things. I was complicating the problem, so I couldn't discover the truth myself. So this is why it's crucial to have business mentors. Somebody who has ran a multi nine-figure business can actually spot things much better. But I'm saying, no matter which level business you are in, try to find somebody who's at least 2 times bigger than you and get consulting from them, get support from them, get mentorship from them. It doesn't need to be paid every time, the fast way. It could also be the slow way. You build friendships, you build relationships, you give value, you get value back. Simple as that. So you want to be focused on that, okay? So a few more things he was saying is building a second level leadership team and having right partners around me and actually hiring C-suite level teammates for my company. So I've hired a lot of people in my company who are operators, who kind of do some stuff and who kind of get things rolling. They give me my time back. Just building a second level leadership team will actually help me scale my company, who will have more strategy discussions with me so that I don't need to just spend all of my time with tactical stuff, but actually get into strategy, which will grow my business. And as I mentioned, I was getting complacent with the net worth I was actually holding and the cash which I was holding and the other things which were keeping me comfortable. And he gave me very interesting suggestions that do not measure your success by money. Don't hold it, like don't have it, like throw it in somewhere where you like can't touch it, can't feel it, or can't have the comfort of spending it. And that was a very important and interesting suggestion for me. And yeah, just spending it the right way was what I actually learned from that call. And of course, he was suggesting me to become the best in the game in the marketing and sales space and take bigger risks, risk it all if required, because I'm 20 fucking 2, I just don't have so much to actually lose. If I can lose all of it, which I already built, I could come back 3x speed, no questions asked. So he was like, hey, take bigger risks, you will see exponential growth, but don't make dumb risks. That's what he said. But overall, it was a very good suggestion. Again, few things he was actually pointing out. I actually enjoy having sales calls. I enjoy my time being on sales calls. So I was like over obsessed taking my own sales calls, but he was suggesting to hire a full-time sales operator or actually like a sales head to kind of take so much off my plate and build like a proper sales team, and not just me leading my enterprise sales or agency sales or coaching sales or whatever it could be. He was suggesting me to build a strong base, a strong infrastructure to build a scalable business which could actually hit 9 figures in revenue, $1 billion in valuation, and all of that stuff in a very long term. That doesn't mean I want to sell my company, but it's always better to build companies which are more valuable than companies which are total shit. And an interesting learning he was actually sharing, which I actually kind of agree with, is I was actually still, even though I consciously want to think long term, unconsciously, subconsciously, I was actually thinking short term. I wasn't playing the 10, 20, 30 year game. I was thinking about the 3-5 year game. And he kind of helped me open my eyes up and helped me understand that I should actually think in decades, not in years. That was a very good realization. And this is probably one of the most important advice everybody should actually listen to. And it was also an aha moment for me when I was actually on that call. He was asking me what was my true vision. And I was always using a different name and different person's success to attribute about my plan or to kind of explain my plan. And he gave me a very strong suggestion. I'm trying to compare myself by looking at other people and their shortcut, and I'm assuming that those are things which I need to do. Instead, I should actually focus on my business and create my own roadmap for success. So he gave me a suggestion to not compare my business or my success with somebody else's personality or somebody else's business or their success. I just need to be focused on what I am good at and just be fucking best at it. And he told me that the worst I could do is comparing myself with somebody else. And he also suggested that I never should actually think that I have arrived, which is a feeling I'm already in, because I had all these crazy thoughts about hitting the 2 Comma Club, the 2 Comma Club X award, the $100 million award. I've done it all, at the age of 21. And after doing all of these achievements, I felt like everybody I wanted to be, and I had no more like clear goalpost after that. And that's where I got complacent. But this call was definitely eye-opening. Again, another crucial suggestion, he wanted me to go all in into business investments, which is reinvesting everything into business, building better teams, better operations, better fulfillment, better marketing, better ads, whatnot, and spend on talent and not get into crazy cars, stuff which doesn't matter, or wasting money on things which doesn't matter overall. And he told me to work on my why continuously and make it more clear, create a compelling future which gets me my why much faster. So why is a question everybody needs to ask every day, and there is no good answer, no right answer, no wrong answer. It's just what you feel that day. So you really want to work towards it, and it only will change every time with time. So you want to be conscious about that, and you always want to keep it evolving and make it bigger. And one thing I really learned is, if you make a sacrifice, you win. I made a small sacrifice when I was young. I made few $1 million. Now, if I want to get to 10, 100, 500 or $1 billion, I want to make much bigger sacrifices. And because I was complacent, because I felt I've arrived, I was not able to have the right mindset to make the sacrifices. But from this call, it really helped me to understand like what I was actually not willing to give up. And now I'm ready to sacrifice. Now I'm actually taking up a challenge to sacrifice as much as possible to get there, because you always need to be in momentum. So I've not only consulted this one guy, I've actually consulted multiple other people. In case if you like videos like this where I actually share my learnings of what I actually learned by actually getting mentorship from highly successful entrepreneurs, people who have built multi nine figure companies. I'm happy to share them as well. If I actually paid for it and I got the value, if I can share, and if you can get the value, nothing like it. It's a win-win-win. So let me know in the comment section, and I'm happy to share more videos just like this. One last thing before going, he suggested me to build great partnerships, because partnerships are one of the easiest ways, to actually acquire more clients and contribute to much larger revenue, especially easiest form of revenue, because the friction is low. These are not cold audiences. You could just exchange lists and build rapport and build great partnerships, and create much better incentives overall for your clients to come towards you. So that was pretty much what was suggested overall. If you like this video, make sure to comment down and let me know, so I can know that you guys are liking this type of content, so I can make more of this content. But that's pretty much it for now. Once again, this is me, the Nikhil Sai, 19-year-old dropout turned millionaire in just 2 years, running my own marketing agency while helping my clients generate over $500 million in results. And I'm the world's youngest $100 million award winner. And no shit, you can still get complacent. So get uncomfortable, make bigger sacrifices to get better results. The one who escapes the pain can never get the result he actually wants. You always want to face it. And that's the situation I'm in. And I'll leave it for now. Bye-bye.